Hey guys, welcome back. I want to start off by apologizing for my appearance. I know I look like I've been going through it. I really haven't. I'm just tired and it's been such a busy weekend, which is why I am filming my 35-week update pretty late. So usually I film on Fridays. Today is Sunday, but I've just been very busy and just nonstop up and around and up and down, and I have this is like my first day home, really, um, all weekend. Well, first day home, I mean like at home, relaxing and getting things done or whatever. So today was definitely a no makeup kind of day because I'm just at home chilling, and that's okay. Like, that is fine. I deserve to be at home with no makeup on. Um, as y'all know, the Houston Astros have made it to the World Series, so we've been very busy going from house to house watching the games, and actually right now one of the games is on, so I'm gonna try to do this a little quickly so I can get out there and go watch the game. So yeah, number one, sorry for this appearance. I know I look crazy, but I don't care. I'm just tired. I want to be home with no makeup. Anyway, enough about this rambling about my appearance. So, like I said, we're here today for my 35-week update, which, you guys, I am so excited because really I'm almost at 36 weeks and 2 days. So it's just crazy to me how fast it's going by. It's going fast, but at the same time it's going by pretty slow. If that makes sense. So yeah, week 35. As far as symptoms, excuse me, heartburn. Oh my god, heartburn has been horrible. It has been so bad. Sometimes I cannot even eat yet before I get the heartburn, like before it starts. It's just so uncomfortable. It is worse when I'm sitting down or when I'm laying down. If I'm standing up, it's a little bad, but not as bad as when I'm sitting, and I'm just imagining that's because everything is pushing upwards. I think, right? I guess. It's just so uncomfortable. But so heartburn has been a very bad symptom this week. What the hell is all these things floating? Is that dust? I think it's dust. Anyway, um, yeah, heartburn has been really bad. Shortness of breath has really gotten really bad this week. And I think that's just because everything is just pushing up into my lungs, and my lungs feel like they're just like collapsed. It's just very hard for me to breathe. At work, especially, just walking from point A to point B, it's like the hardest workout for me at the moment. Getting in and out of bed is just so bad. Walking, I live in an apartment upstairs, so just going up and down those stairs kills me. I feel so winded. So that's another symptom this week. The pressure is still there, guys. It's not going anywhere, and I'm imagining it's not going to go anywhere until I deliver, unfortunately. But I just have a lot of pressure, a lot of heaviness. Contractions are still there, still coming on. Actually, today I was at Target, and as I'm walking around, I was having contractions in my back and in my lower abdomen. And again, these are not Braxton Hicks contractions. I define Braxton Hicks as my stomach like tightening up where the baby is, and you can physically see like a little ball of like muscle cramp, like a Charlie horse on my stomach. These are not that. These feel like pretty intense menstrual cramps. And today, for the first time, I felt them in my back as I was walking around Target. Um, so yeah, that's that. Contractions are still there, like I said. Um, what else? Nausea is lurking back into my life, unfortunately. I'm starting to get pretty nauseous. Not really with like smells or anything, but it's usually like just random throughout the day. I'll get nauseous, or I'll feel like kind of lightheaded or something like that. And usually that's my sign for me to get a snack in, which I know sounds horrible to eat while you're nauseous, but it does actually help. So that's been another thing, the nausea and morning sickness. It's been an ongoing thing ever since my first trimester. Of course, it's not nearly as bad as the first trimester. It's usually just I would vomit every now and then, not every day, but every now and then, and it's always in the mornings when I'm brushing my teeth. I just sometimes can't control it. It just comes out, and I do feel I am the type of person to really fight myself when I have to vomit. Like I will fight it as long as possible for me to not throw up. Um, and I don't know why I do that. I'm just very dramatic when it comes to vomiting, but I do feel better once I do throw up. So I know I should, but I hate the process of throwing up. It's just not very pleasant. I'm pretty sure nobody enjoys to throw up, but yeah. So morning sickness is still lingering around. Um, Talked about the back contractions. As far as stretch marks, I still don't have any new stretch marks. I only have the ones that I had with my son, which are white, like a white silverish color. No new contractions, thank God. Which I'm surprised because I'm bigger in this pregnancy than I was last pregnancy, but I don't know. I'm not mad at it. So there is that. And then as far as statistics for baby girl, she is weighing in at about 5.5 pounds according to my app, and she is about 19 to 22 inches long, anywhere between that range. And she is as big as a canary melon, which I don't think I've ever seen one, but she's as big as that, whatever that is. I'm definitely feeling it again. I feel like she's running out of room. Her movements have become much more um, dramatic, not in the sense of her like punching harder, but I'll just like you can physically see like the rolling and the like you would just see my stomach kind of do this, and you can see her shift from position to position. So that's pretty neat to look at. I actually enjoy just laying back and watching her move and doing all her stuff. So that's it as far as symptoms. Now, symptoms and my stats for the baby. Now, I had my OB check appointment for 35 weeks on Thursday. I told him about the pressure and the pain and contractions and all of that. So he checked my cervix, and I am starting to dilate. I am not at a full 1 yet, but he did say my cervix is not completely closed anymore. It's just not as dilated to count as a 1 yet. So it's starting to happen, which I'm so excited about. He did mention that baby has definitely dropped lower from the last appointment, which was last week. Her head is much lower, which is why I'm feeling the increase in pressure and all of that, which I figured that was the reason why. So I wasn't really surprised as far as that. Now, he kind of did throw a curveball at me because he gave me the option he offered an elective induction, which I am tempted to go for, obviously, because I'm just so uncomfortable and I'm just ready to have her here. But at the other end of my thought process, I'm scared to get an induction if not medically necessary, only because I know how quickly bad that can turn. Like, I had friends who have been induced, had the epidural, or for whatever reason, anything happens and they ended up having a C-section. I know you are at a higher risk to have a C-section when you are induced. So I'm pretty nervous about that. Spoke with my husband about it. We talked about it, and he just kind of said, just wait it out. She'll come when she's ready, which I completely agree. It's just very tempting to want to do because I have waited so long to have her here, and I just want to get the process going. Now, he did say we can't do the induction until I am at least 39 weeks. So I figured I probably am not going to do the induction, only because, personally, I don't think I'm even going to make it to 39 weeks. Or she probably will come at 39 weeks. My first son was a week early, so I may not even need the induction. So I don't want to go ahead and schedule it. It's still in the back of my mind, but I just haven't made my mind up completely 100%. But I am leaning more towards the side of skipping the induction, if not medically necessary, of course. So, yeah. And this is not going to say that I have something against like women who had C-sections. This is not about that at all. It's just me being afraid to have a C-section because obviously I've never had one. So yeah, that's that. So there I go again, out of breath. Oh, I also got tested for group B strep, which is just a bacteria that lives in your on your skin and also can live inside of your vagina or whatever. He said that if it comes back positive, it's not really a big deal. They'll just give me antibiotics at the time of my delivery to protect the baby from getting it. So I haven't got the results of that yet. I had some blood work as well. They tested for like HIV and just like your basic blood count and all of that. My results on that did come back, and it looks like I have a high white blood count cell, which would be an indicator of an infection. I'm not exactly sure what kind of infection, so I'm assuming they're going to call me on Monday to let me know what that's about. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get put on antibiotics. So we'll see. That is it as far as my update for my doctor's appointment. Also, I asked him if he would recommend for me to stop working because I am in a position where I'm on my feet almost all day. I'm going up and down, and I do a lot of walking, a lot of stuff like that, which is good, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm just in horrible pain, and I'm not going to push myself if I feel like I can't, you know, because at the end of the day, only I know my body, only I know what I can take, and it's just way too much on me at the end of the day after work. So he said he can write me something stating, you know, for me to stop working. When did I want to stop working? And I let him know I was thinking about at 38 weeks. So as of right now, I spoke with my supervisor, my office manager, and she approved it. So at 38 weeks, I will stop working, and I am looking so forward to my maternity leave. I only have about 2 weeks left, so I'm excited about that. And I do plan on, even though if I'm on maternity leave, I plan on walking every day. I have my cousin who is pregnant as well, and I also have my other best friend who's pregnant with me as well. Her and I are only 2 weeks apart, so I'm sure we can get together, you know, every day or something just to walk around for 45 minutes to an hour, just so I can make sure that I still stay active and not just lay on the couch and be a couch potato, because I know I don't want to do that because I know that can, you should stay active pretty much to help with the labor process and whatnot. So yeah, you guys, so that is it as far as my pregnancy update. And now I will go ahead and show you my bump, and I will see you guys at 36 weeks.